Hey there, thank you so much for joining me for today's budget video. Today I'm very quickly going to be going over my real income and real expenses for my second paycheck of November 2021. And this process should go pretty quickly since I don't really have much going on the back half of the month in terms of expenses. So why don't we just jump into it? It's so hard to like flip over that whole front piece now. So paycheck number 2, budget. It looks like I haven't filled in any of the budgeted amounts that I'll need. So I'm going to very quickly. So I budgeted $2,000 here for my work income, and I budgeted $950 off of the first paycheck. So that should leave $1050. For the second paycheck. So there's that. And I should only have one fixed expense. It should only just be my rent. Because I paid Adobe on the first paycheck. So it'll just be rent. I budgeted $900 for that. This would leave $150 left over. And then it looks like there would have been $60 that were supposed to go into sinking funds. It looks like I was going to pull 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so $10 for each fund is what I had budgeted. That leaves $90, which should be the difference between these two extra debt payments. Yes, because 50 plus 90 is 140. So that would have been the estimated numbers. Let's move on to the real numbers, and I'll zoom in for you guys. So first things first, my paycheck actually ended up being less than I budgeted for, so I'm short here. I'm at $973. So at least I have enough to pay my rent and utilities first of all. That's kind of the most important. So those came out to $880, which is less than what I budgeted for. So I got a little wiggle room out of that. 973 minus 880 is going to be like 97. Oh, wrong value here. So after paying my rent, I only have $97 left. And if you watch my variable spending videos, I have been having a hard time with my food category, and I'm fairly confident that I'll be going very over budget on that this month. And so if my paycheck was going to be over budget and I was going to have like more than I budgeted for, I would have put money into that food category. But since I'm actually under budget, I want to put this money towards debt first. And then maybe if I have any sinking funds like particularly Christmas, that I want to throw a couple bucks at, I will. But no matter what, obviously, I'm fairly certain I'll be over budget on food. And at this point, because I'm not going to be taking extra money and putting it into the category, that deficit will be coming out of my checking account cushion. So that'll be really interesting to look at when I do my checkout. But I need to go back and look at these. So I budgeted $140 and I put in $105 off the first paycheck. So to hit my monthly goal, I only need $35 to do that. And let's see, I have 97. So I need 35, and then I budgeted 60. So 35 plus 60 is 95. So I have pretty much just enough to hit these two goals. So I'm going to pull that 97 over to sinking funds and put the $10 in all of them. And then the 37 that's left over will go towards debt. I have a fuzzy on my nail. And that's how I'm going to zero out the budget off of this second paycheck. So in terms of the variance, I was $77 short on my paycheck. But I got a little surplus from my rent. So then I was only $57 short here. I had no variance on my sinking funds. And then deficit 57, so short, but because I put less into my extra debt than I budgeted for, this will give me a small surplus. And interestingly, so this gives me a surplus of 53, meaning there's a mysterious $4 shortage here. Because 1050, let's start over. 1050 minus 973, 77 shortage. We have 900 minus 880 is 20, so 77 minus the 20. Or if you really want to think about it, it's a negative 77 plus 20, it's negative 57, right? And we had no variance on any of these. So I'm still negative 57. But then 90 minus 37 is 53. So I'm somehow in the negative 4. And I don't really know why. I might find out when I go back to close the monthly budget. Something really weird must have happened. We'll figure it out. So there was my second paycheck of November. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to support me and my content, make sure you're subscribed with the notifications turned on. You can also purchase budget sheets at my Etsy shop, KayPlannerPrintables, and follow me on Instagram at KBudgetPlans for other planning content. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope to see you down in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.